Welcome to Get Cooking in Cloud, where we share the best recipes to apply in your cloud kitchen. I'm Priyanka, and the next few episodes, we will talk about mobile app backend solutions. So today, I've invited Jen Person to the kitchen to show us how to get cooking with the mobile app backend. Jen, thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure, Priyanka. I've brought an appetizing solution with me today.
Amazing. And actually, I've got an app that I would like to try this on. It's called Priyanka's Kitchen, and it's a cooperative cooking game for mobile.
I love that kind of game.
Me too, and apparently lots of other folks like it too. Priyanka's Kitchen is experiencing a tremendous growth in App Store and Play Store, which is awesome, but I'm seeing a huge increase in the number of files my app needs to store and the amount of data I need to quickly sync between multiple users. It seems mobile has its own challenges. Can you help cook up such a backend service?
That's a great question, Priyanka. Most mobile apps and games need a backend service for things that can't be done solely on device, like sharing and processing data from multiple users or storing large files.
Very true, but here on Get Cooking in Cloud, we've shown a lot of backend service solutions. What's different about a mobile backend?
You're absolutely right. Building a backend service for a mobile app is similar to building a web-based service, but there are some additional requirements. First, it's important to limit on-device data storage. Storage on mobile devices is limited. Users need to be able to use their storage space the way that they want to.
For dog pictures and memes?
Next, a mobile backend service needs to synchronize data across multiple devices. When playing a mobile game with friends, your moves need to sync up across everyone's devices.
Lags and jitters aren't acceptable for mobile games, especially when I'm winning.
And we know that the quality of mobile networks varies greatly, so mobile apps need to assume times with limited or no connectivity, handling that offline case gracefully.
I think I'm getting a handle of these mobile backend differences, like how mobile devices and services need to send notifications and messages.
Exactly.
And of course, mobile backends should minimize battery drain.
You got it. So, as you can see, there are some key requirements we have to consider. And I've cooked up a few different design patterns to demonstrate ways to use Google Cloud Platform to address these requirements. For today's recipe, I brought along some Firebase.
Sounds spicy!
Doesn't it? Even though Firebase sounds like just one ingredient, it definitely isn't a bland solution. Firebase is a fully managed platform for building iOS, Android, and web apps. It provides automatic data synchronization, authentication services, messaging, file storage, analytics, and more.
So starting with Firebase seems to be an efficient way to build or prototype mobile backend services. Now, when is a good time to serve Firebase? Family dinners, weddings, Friday parties, birthday parties?
Yes, Firebase is great for a last-minute dinner. You can develop your app quickly because Firebase client SDKs simplify getting backend services up and running. But I recommend Firebase for all sorts of mobile backend occasions. Firebase products are designed to scale, so you can use them seamlessly from prototype to production to top app like Priyanka's Kitchen.
So why is Firebase a great backend solution, especially for mobile apps?
Well, Firebase addresses a lot of the unique needs of mobile apps. It's great at limiting on-device space usage when you manage key value data in Cloud Firestore and files in cloud storage for Firebase. It makes sending notifications and data messages a snap with Firebase Cloud Messaging. It offers automated real-time data synchronization across multiple devices. It gracefully handles the offline case and offers authentication of users through a variety of identity providers.
Well, Firebase sounds like an out-of-the-box solution for many mobile app backend needs. I can't wait to try it on myself, but before making Firebase my backend solution for Priyanka's Kitchen, is there anything else I should know?
Yes, so I don't always recommend Firebase for apps that need a backend service to modify the synchronized data.
That's interesting. Give me an example.
Firebase products handle a lot of the heavy backend lifting for you, so you don't have to build some features yourself. But there are still situations where you may need to modify data outside of the client. For example, if Priyanka's Kitchen keeps a leaderboard, you'll want to run the code to rank users in a server.
That's true. I do need to keep the leaderboard up to date, but Firebase does have server SDKs called the admin SDKs. Does Firebase have a server solution in which to use these SDKs?
That's a great question. Well, one of the many Firebase products is a serverless solution called Cloud Functions for Firebase. Cloud Functions let you automatically run backend code in response to events triggered by Firebase features and HTTPS requests. You can use the admin SDKs in a Cloud Function to modify the synchronized data, among other tasks.
So I could use Cloud Functions to update user ranks?
Yes, you certainly can. But as your app grows, this can get more challenging to run from a Cloud Function.
So let me guess. Is it because Cloud Functions are short-lived?
You guessed it, Cloud Functions are short-lived. So if you have a small amount of user scores to process, you can rank them quickly before the function tears down. But when you have lots of user scores to analyze, say hundreds of thousands, then a long-running server is a better fit. In that case, Firebase alone will not be a complete solution. I'll talk about that recipe another day.
Oh, you're killing me. Wow, you are right. Firebase isn't a bland solution at all. It seems like there's a lot to it, so it can be hard to picture. I would love to see what a complete Firebase solution looks like.
Well, I just happen to have a completed Firebase solution right here. Here you can see a diagram of our design pattern. And right here is Friendly Picks. It's a sample app that features examples of how to use many different Firebase products.
Looks amazing. So what should our viewers at home do if they would like to cook up their own Firebase app?
Well, you can check out the guides, reference docs, code examples on GitHub, and the Firebase YouTube channel.
There you have it, folks. That's all for today on Get Cooking in Cloud. Here's hoping you can whip up something great. Join us next time because Jen will be coming back to show us another tasty mobile app backend solution. If you liked this video and would like to see more such content, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.